There you go. Hi folks, welcome to the very first video on this brand new YouTube channel. We're going to be deconstructing today an Asus X52F laptop. I'm looking on the back here at the model number, and it is X52F. Motherboard version, you probably don't need to know that. But the whole point of this video, I'm going to deconstruct it. I'm going to show you how you can upgrade the RAM and where you can put in an SSD if you want to do an SSD on it. And basically it's going to take the whole thing apart. Quick intro into my channel. Well, we take apart laptops. That's the whole point of the channel. I started the channel September this year. So October 2016. And the whole point of it is basically just to help people out there looking to maybe, take apart the laptop to try and upgrade the RAM, give it a little bit more extra life, that type of thing. Or maybe you've got a problem with your laptop, that's the other reason. But we're doing this. So a bit of background onto me whilst I'm doing this. I used to run a computer laptop repair company back about 6 years ago now. And I posted a couple of YouTube videos of me doing this with other laptops, and they got like 300, 400,000 views. So the whole point of this channel is obviously to help you guys, but I'm thinking, well, if I can do maybe 10 laptops a month and get 300,000 views for each laptop, and then there might be some there might be some point to the YouTube channel. There might be some helpful information that I can help people out with. And well, let's be real here. There's AdSense, there's Google AdSense. For every 1,000 views, I can make probably about $2. So the hope is I can get $2. So that was very easy. Now this laptop's actually broken. It doesn't work. It doesn't turn on. That's a motherboard issue. But it does look as though someone's upgraded the RAM in this one. As you can see here, there's two different colors of RAM. Now the way that we upgrade the RAM in this is very easy. Just flip these out. Yep, someone has definitely upgraded the RAM in these. So that's where you put your RAM, and this is the hard disk unit. Pop this out, show you what this is all about. The only thing with this channel though is laptops. I don't know how much of life they've got left in them. 5 years from now, will people still use laptops? It'll all be unibodies if they do. It'll be like MacBook Pros and whatnot. It'll just be one screw to get into the whole thing. And Apple are already doing away with components that you can swap out. And I think the Windows guys are going to follow suit. Dell and HP and all of them guys. So that's the hard drive. Look what we got in here. Seagate 320. Wow, look at that spin speed. 54,000. Very slow. So that's the deconstruction of the laptop. We don't really have to go into the guts for this one, which is cool. If you do want to go into the guts in it, well, you're going to probably... well, yeah, let's go for it. Let's just pull the whole thing apart. That's what this YouTube video is all about. So actually what I should have done first here was take out the battery. That's usually the very first step, and that's just in case you don't want to short the laptop. We've got a number of screws around here. Now the way that I used to do screws in the past, I used to have a piece of cardboard, and that piece of cardboard would act as, I pressed them into the cardboard, the screws, but I kind of no longer do that. You find a lot of laptops just arrange the screws into groups. So I've got like a group of screws here on the hard disk. I've got a group of screws over here on the plate, the upgrade plate, or whatever you want to call that. And then there'll be another group of screws for the main plastics, or whatever you want to call it, case, sashi. I really need to get, if I'm going to be doing 10 laptops a week or a month, I'm really going to need to get a better screwdriver than what's currently here. My old screwdriver was Ace, had a magnetic head on it, so when I unscrewed things, the screw came away easily. I don't have that luxury with this. This screw here, the one I'm doing at the moment, oops, sorry, I'll a lot of people seem to forget this one, or maybe not a lot of people, but certainly me, and you usually find it's a little bit smaller as well. It's the one that holds the CD drive into place. Oh, there's one here as well. And you've got to get that CD drive out before you can rip the plastic in half. Yeah, they're about the same size. Knock that out. More screws. Don't you just love this amount of screws? Oh, wow, these screws are smaller in the front of the laptop. So this will be a nightmare to put back together because I haven't been grouping the screws properly. I'll maybe just try and do it from memory. There's a couple of screws in here as well. I'm holding the plastics together. Man, I haven't done this in years. Literally years. The main thing when you're pulling apart a laptop, once we've got all the screws out, is never force the plastic. That's the main sort of bit of advice. Man, I'm gonna have to sort this camera out because I can see that I am losing a shot here. Let's move that up a bit. I don't want to be in the shot though. But yeah, that's probably better. Unfortunately, you got my groin in the shot, which I was trying to avoid. So if you are listening to me still, whilst you're trying this yourself, I'm planning on monetizing the channel somehow. Now, obviously, you got the ads from YouTube that you get, but I want to have some sort of in-ad sponsor, where, you know, an affiliate link or something like that. So I'm looking for suggestions, actually, the type of thing that would maybe, you know, starting your first laptop repair, or maybe you're a tech and you're doing, you know, you're just looking up this information, making sure you're going to do it right. But I'd really like to know, if you leave a comment below, what type of thing I should maybe mention in the videos of, you know, taking apart laptops. I mean, I've got a good one right now, and that's maybe a little dust hoover for round here, because it gets really grimy when you do this. Really grimy. Now, there are a ton of screws in this laptop. A ton of screws. This is where I need my magnet. There's a deep hole here, and the screw's not coming out. I have to use gravity and flip it over. There we go. Got it. I'm just checking I've got all the screws out. There's um 2 seconds. And it looks like the wireless card as well is kind of held in, so let's just pop the wireless card out. There we go. Alright, I think we're ready. Camera angle is shockingly bad though. I'm just putting my finger underneath the case. God, you can't see a damn thing. Yeah, I'm just trying this. Okay, looks like there's screws on the keyboard as well. Now there's screws underneath the keyboard, so the way we get around them there's a little lip here, basically keyboard clips. Okay, that's not working. There's another screw. I'm literally just looking for any screws that I've missed. Don't see any. Ah, found one. This is the thing. Never force the plastic. When I was doing the keyboard there, knew that I was forcing it. So because I was forcing it, I knew that not all the screws were out. Alright. All the screws look to be out now. There is another couple of screws here holding in the fan. May as well just take them out too. Warranty void if removed. Huh. Let's do that. So there's like a heat pipe here, a cooling pipe that's hooked up to the fan. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. See that? The whole thing comes out. Don't think it was holding anything down though. Okay, there's definitely no screws on the lower board now. I don't see any. Would there be one underneath here? So, yes, there would be. This is the wireless card. It's just been held in by a couple of screws. There might be a screw underneath it. No, there's not. Okay, there's definitely no screws. And that's another thing you learn when you start doing this, that when you put the thing back together, you'll be missing screws or you'll have leftover screws. That just always happens. Alright, so still trying to get the keyboard out. Aha, what's going on here? No. Okay, working now. You always find that when you're taking apart a laptop, there's usually screws underneath the keyboard. And there's also this little ribbon bit that is very delicate, so always be careful when pulling it out. That's the keyboard away. And what do we have? More screws, I'm telling you. I should be selling screws to laptop manufacturers. That's what I should be doing. Because they love them. Okay, if you are still listening and what I was saying before, what can I sell on this YouTube channel? YouTube channel where I just take apart laptops to help people upgrade SSDs and RAM. I suppose I could sell SSDs or RAM, but the thing is, I'm assuming that when you're on YouTube looking for a video on how to, disassemble a laptop so you can do an upgrade on the RAM or the hard drive, you've probably already got the new RAM or hard drive. I might be wrong, but maybe I should go and get sponsorship from Crucial or something like that. It just pops right off. Look at that. Once all the screws are out, the whole thing pops off. There is a ribbon cable for the trackpad under here. You can't see it, but just watch. Yeah, there you go. That's it there. And you see where my finger's pointing, and that is the connector. So when you're popping that off, just watch, because it's connected, and you don't want to just pull the keyboard away, because you will rip the connector, which could goose the whole laptop. And there you go. What we got here. This is the main board. You've got like the I/O port board here, and you've got a CR2032 that keeps the BIOS time, and your power jack's here. So if you were going to have to replace the power jack, there would be some more screws, which are here. There's one screw there and a few there, and that would get you up to the power jack. I'm not going to do the laptop bezel. That's fairly straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's it. That is the very first one. If you did like this video, if this was useful, that's the whole point of it. I mean, it's an old laptop. I'd love it if you subscribe to this channel. That would be the best thing, and leave me a thumbs up in this video. That's the best return you can do for me, because I want to really get the subscribers up on this channel. So yeah, that was the A52F, and I'm not putting it back together again because it's broken anyway. So it's going to be going, well, I might actually put it in eBay. But yeah, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be really helping me in my hour of fun. See you later. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye.